Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is actually going to be kind of sad because I have made the decision to sell my Welsh pony Brightace, as which I'm walking with right now. And this is kind of a tough decision, but I feel like I don't have the time to take care of him, especially with a new little thing that is happening and going on with my life that you will get updates about. And I I feel bad for him because if I can take care of him and train him in the way that he needs to, it's not fair. And therefore I've made the decision to sell him. And in today's video, I'm going to show you uh, a couple of clips about our process together and how we've worked from the beginning into the end, and show you a couple of clips that I'm really excited about. So in the beginning, when I adopted Brightace, I adopted him from the south of Pennsylvania, and uh, in the beginning, as you saw, I just walked with him because since he was a wild horse, he had never been ridden on. But after like a year or so, I started to actually ride him, and that was after I'd have like tried on tacks and walked with him and lunged him and stuff like that. Um, so here's a little clip of one of our first times when we were riding. This is just in or while we're walking, and sometimes he would stop and like look around, which was fine because since he was all new to this, it was good that he got used to it. But as you see here, he like ran away when we were just walking, and that I needed to put a stop to because that was not okay. I didn't want to discipline him too much. I still wanted him to be like have the freedom to explore new things and stuff, but he couldn't just run away because yeah, that's not acceptable. So I had to discipline him about that. I mean, here's another clip, and sometimes he would go crazy. There were these days that he would jump around and buck, and he would rear, and which was totally crazy. But I tried not to pull the reins when he did that, and just like let him feel his freedom because I don't want him to hold his mouth tight, and because in that case he will always be uptight, which is not good at all. Um, so he was quite naughty in the beginning, but looking back, I think I could have done some stuff to like my seat. I could have like leaned back a little more, and that was on me. That was my fault. But here you have a little clip that from when I let him loose in the paddock, and I just wanted to show this because he was so cute, and he was like jumping around and being a little, almost like a little foal. So there was once this time where we went to Moreland Stables, and yeah, we went to other places because there was this event at the Golden Leaf Stables for the students, the riding students, that in like a small jumping competition, which meant that I couldn't train because it was the whole week almost. And then I decided to go to the Moreland Stables, and I thought this was a pretty good idea because he also needs to get used to different surroundings and different sounds. And I thought he would be more scared about going here, but now that I think about it, we had to train for a while. So yeah, but he was pretty good with like new environments, which I think is going to do the moving with him much easier. I hope. And as you see, we're just walking and trotting, no canter yet, which I hadn't started canter with him yet, working under saddle then. I had lunged him, of course, but not train him in canter under saddle. But he was working really good here. And by now it had gone some months after I had started riding him, like a couple of few months. Um, and I could already see improvements. He was working so much better. We also went to Steve's farm in Silverglade, also because we couldn't train at a Golden Leaf Stables, and which was also exciting for me because I'd never ridden at Steve's farm. I've been in the Silverglade village, but not here actually, which was pretty fun. And surprised me, but yeah, everything was going good right now, and we were training and working together. So here's a final clip of us riding, and this was just a couple of weeks ago. And this is when you will see the difference so clear here of us riding. And now he was just the perfect horse, and he was always a very nice horse, even though he could be a little naughty and do some stuff. But I can see now in the end that everything was worth it because he's like a dressage horse here. He's working so good and very forward, but not too much, and yeah, it's pretty collected overall. And I'm glad I got to adopt Brightace because it learned me much, but it also was a fun trip together. Here you get to see our canter together, which haven't been in any other of the clips, and I mean it felt so amazing and it was so smooth, like really collected and not bumpy at all. And it was really nice, and this was of course not the first time we cantered, but here I just wanted to show a clip of it so you could see. I also rode him bareback and I rode him outside, but I don't have any clips of that because I didn't film it. Yeah, I couldn't like set up the camera anywhere, and yeah, I just didn't have the time to film that overall. But he has really been like one of the best horses I've ever trained with. Now it hasn't been that many, but I think we've worked so good together. I'm kind of sad that I don't get to keep him any longer to see what we could have accomplished, but I know it's for the best. So here we are. We're standing here in my stable, and I'm very soon going to trail him Brightace. The buyer lives in Fairgrove, and she's going to keep him in the Fairgrove stable, which I think is a pretty good environment for him. He can run around in the forest, and I think they have a little paddock thing down there. So now we've gotten here, and I'm just going to leave him in the stable because I don't want to show the owner. I don't think she wants to be on camera, and I don't want to pressure her with this right now. But I think we've had an amazing trip, me and Brightace. Um, I think he's going to be very good here at the Fairgrove stables, and I'll definitely visit him and see how's it going. Um, to summarize, our trip has been amazing. I think I bought him like 2 years ago, 1 year and a half ago, maybe. I don't really know, but it's not until now that we've started training. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to look out on my channel for extra news. Bye bye!